Are you a sync guy? No, no shade
honest,
if you are, because
I'll be
that's
honest
like,
with you, bro.
if you're not syncing these days, if you're not using sync these days, people,
I'll be honest with you,
kids think you're weird.
I don't even know, and I'm not kidding when I say this, I don't even know how to put it on.
Same.
I have no idea, and I'm not kidding when I say that.
I do hate when I get on after somebody and the mids and highs are turned up.
I don't understand it.
I'm like,
I don't get to.
You're not a fucking audio engineer.
Yeah.
What are you doing up here? Just turn the volume up if you want the shit to be louder.
Exactly. I know. You know, a lot of people. And you know what?
Well, all right. Battle raps, cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin.
Welcome back to the Party with Strategy podcast. We have a very special guest on the couch today. My boy. We had a rescheduling. We had an issue last week, but we got him in here this week, thankfully. You know, this is a guy that I've known since the beginning of my DJ career in like the downtown River North nightclub circuit. I'll tell you about that. I have a core memory story of the night that we met.
I think I know what it is. We'll see.
And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get into it. We got my boy over here. Fuck Chuck, Chuck Bono, the Rooftop Renegade, DJ, business owner, protein consumer, investor, Ozempic dealer, whatever you need. My boy's got it.
Like no Zempic. Oh, fuck, man. A little bit of everything, right?
How you feeling?
Mortgage. I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. Oh, is that what you did? You still do mortgages?
Yeah, we do a little bit. They're a little dead right now, but now it's more like, you know, flipping with my friends and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I did for a while after my fitness little career at Lifetime. Came out of college, did the fitness, Lifetime, trained for a while, got into mortgages. Then now I'm doing some of this stuff. So now I'm just kind of, but I stopped DJing when I was like 28. You know, and then I came back after 12 years.
What brought you back? Was it a lack in quality? Were you just out one night and you were like, what's going on here? These kids don't know what they're doing. They're train wrecking. They don't know what to play. I gotta get back in the game. Like what brought you back?
Dude, I mean, what brought me back, a couple things. I mean, kind of what you said. It was just like, what is going on like with this shit, you know?
But also,
it sucks because it's like a lot of kids don't realize how hard it used to be, you know. But I just kind of came back because I just felt like if I was gonna do it, it had to be done now because I'm like fucking 40 years old DJing now. Like, what am I doing? Fuck it, right? But everyone I hang out with, a lot of artists and DJs that I know that obviously do it for a living, and they're all older than me. So fuck it.
Yeah, you come to find out that like. Especially in the DJ world, I don't know about anything else, but like all the really successful people are like in their 40s.
Yeah. So, and then also like, you know, a lot of people like, you know, my brother started doing it. He's doing his thing since COVID. And then my friends started doing it, you know. So I was like, you know what, dude? It's like I'm surrounded by it, and I was just sitting on the sidelines, and I'm like, fuck, man, because my friends would do it, and we'd be at their houses, and I'd just be like, kind of like, and I have all the equipment at my house. But I just never fucked around with it, and then I was just like watching people, and then I would kind of creep over and be like, man, like maybe I should try, I should do it, and then I just said fuck it, and then what really made me come back was like. I had people call me and a lot of people would call me and try to get them booked to places or events in different states and stuff like that. And I'm like, let me try this first for myself, you know, because I help out a lot of people any way I can. But let me just see what I could do myself first, just because.
Because you're pretty embedded into nightlife, Chicago nightlife for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been going out for how long?
I don't want to. A long time since I was 16 to 18.
Like, when you first started partying in the city, what was hot? Where were you going? What were the spots?
I never was a city guy till later. I was in the burbs, you know.
You were at like John Barleycorn, Schaumburg,
Privilege, and drink was called Alumni, I think at the time, 50 Cent Tuesdays, and I lived right there, you know. There was no Ubers at the time, you know, and then I never started going to the city till later, till I was like 25 maybe. My brother moved to the city with his roommates, and I would stay there every fucking weekend. They probably hated me, bro. I had like a fucking mattress in the kitchen.
Nice.
I would come and just every weekend just hang out there.
Were you bringing people back? Were you bringing chicks back to the kitchen mattress?
I mean,
did that work out for you? I mean, you definitely got swag.
Nah.
You definitely got some riz, but I don't know. Do you have kitchen mattress riz?
Let's just say that they had to throw away the mattress after the movie.
Okay.
Let's just say that, bro.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
That part of my life I kind of keep, but yeah. Let's just say that I was bringing home more people than they were, and there was 3 roommates.
That's probably what they were most upset
them
about.
all together. All right.
Yeah.
That was funny. Those were the days, bro. But I'm just kidding. I wasn't doing that. Yeah, I was. But anyways, so then I started going out in the city, right? And then that was the middays, I was real into the DJs and the music. So like I wouldn't come to the city just to go see like some of the local DJs,
Yeah.
Just, unless, it had to be a reason. Like, the Midhead, all the big DJs, bro. Dirty South, fucking John Dahlback, fucking Mark Knight. Like, that's what would bring me to the city. Like,
yeah,
that would make me spend money on a table. That would make me go out, and listen to these guys that are legendary, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
That's what would, and that's how it was. And I never was a crowbar guy. I was too young for that. I was kind of, it was there, but like I was 18. It wasn't like, but that's now prison. But that's what would really bring this, the city was all that types of music. I never liked hip hop, never liked open format. Nothing against it. I would, I just never would play it, is what I mean. But like that's not what would, but that's the Mid was where I would go. It's every Saturday. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
They'd have something going on or whatever else was going on at the time. And then the Bottle Blonde days obviously were fun, bro.
Bottle Blonde was a good time. But when I met you, I was DJing at Stout. I don't know what brought you into Stout. You were at Stout for something. I feel like you knew Ivan or someone
my guy
over there.
James. Was it Scout or Stout?
No, Stout. There was both, but I was at Stout.
Stout was the one that
across from Walgreens.
Yes.
That was the old manor.
I think what brought me in there back in the day was when I did a reality show back in the day, and my buddy James was on it as well. James Thomas, was he bartending there?
Yep.
And that's who I went to go see there.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
James
you were
Thomas.
On that show with James?
Yeah, he's the one that eliminated me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
It's hilarious. I forgot about that guy. What's he up to? You still talk to him?
I don't know, man. I think he's doing well. I'm an investor with his brother. I'm one of his partners in the gym that we're opening. But James is doing well. He's sober now. From what I heard, I think he lives in Texas now or whatever.
Dope.
So if James, you see this, bro, I haven't seen you in a while. Hit me up.
That's tight. Okay, so yeah, you were at Stout. I was DJing. I was fucking fresh in the scene. Not even in the scene, really. Just only DJing at Stout. I got in there through Architect.
I do remember, now that you're bringing it up, I do remember now seeing you there. Yep.
And it was a Saturday. I was opening. I remember you were like, "Oh man, you're dope. You're a dope DJ. I used to DJ this and that, blah blah blah." You had like I swear to God,
that's a loser's thing to say.
I swear to God, it was a nice guy. Like,
I probably said you were a dope DJ or a good DJ, but I wasn't like I'm a DJ.
No, you said guy. I used to. You're like, I know because I used to DJ. And I was like, all right, this
bro,
dude's
but you
cool.
don't have to like say it like that.
Well, no, that's like I don't know anyone. I'm this young kid. You're this guy that comes in. You probably got a table. You had some girls with you. You had like a crew, and then you know we were talking whatever for a minute, and you told me you were going to the Mid. You're like, I have a table at the Mid. You should come through. And I was like, all right. So I get off work. I go to the Mid. I try and get in. I have my backpack on because I was DJing, obviously. Manny doesn't know who the fuck I am. He's at the front door, denies me. Diplo was there that night. That's why you were there. You were going for Diplo.
Yeah, I remember that. My buddy was in town for that.
I couldn't get in. It was slammed. It was insane. Diplo fucking sold the place out. Lines down the street. It was like peak Mid.
Yeah.
So I'm like standing there like an idiot. I'm like, all right, how am I going to get in here? I'm just kind of waiting around, standing there, trying to figure something out. All of a sudden, like that area, that exit where people would smoke.
Yeah.
Some security guard comes fucking just he's throwing some guy out. He's
Really?
got some guy comes tumbling through there, like knocks over the metal fence. It's like a little bit of a
shit.
scene, and I just fucking snuck right in.
Really?
I just walked in through the exit, and then I'm
Why didn't you
walking
just text
around.
me?
I didn't have your number. I didn't even know you like that. It was nothing. But
Oh,
you were
really?
like, you were just this nice guy that invited me out. I'm fucking like, all right, I don't got shit to do. Architects always like, you got to go like make people fulfill the things that they tell you. Like if someone tells you they're going to book you, hit them up, have them book you. If someone tells you to come somewhere, go there. Like always just get out there. Like go fucking do the thing. So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to get in here. Finally, I get in. I saw your table. I saw you. You were like, oh, come over here. I'm standing there. I didn't even drink at the time.
Yeah.
I was just hanging out. I'm
Yeah, I
just
hate
some
liquor,
young
bro.
fucking
What a
sober
waste of
kid
money.
hanging out. We're on the floor at the mid. It was the main floor. You were kind of like on the back left. And it was towards the end of the night. And you had a bunch of champagne left.
Oh, God.
There was at least like 5 unopened bottles of champagne. And
Those
you
were
just
the
start opening them and spraying people.
Oh, I was such a fucking asshole.
You just start
I
spraying the
hate
rest of the crowd with the champagne.
Really?
I swear to
I
God.
remember. I'm not gonna lie.
And I was standing there like, who is this guy? This is incredible.
No way.
People were fucking.
I hate
They were
myself.
upset with you. They were trying to like attack you. You had
it's
your
so
own little
stupid,
table
bro.
security that
I
was
hate- I
keeping
didn't
people
have
away. Those were the good old days. That was a
So
good time. You
stupid.
couldn't get away with something like that now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I probably can, but I won't. No, I know. Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
bro.
I mean that's a
It's
that's
I
a
don't do that.
legitimate like core memory of mine.
I remember.
Back in the day,
I think
one of my first
you
times
explained
there.
it to me one time. You said, "You're the first guy I know that sprayed champagne and got other people kicked out for it."
Yep,
I didn't
that's
do anything.
exactly
No,
right.
That wasn't me though, bro. That was,
You sprayed them and they got kicked out.
no, that wasn't me, bro.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. I love it. So you're back in the DJ game, and you obviously you got merch, you got all sorts of toys and fun things. You got the fuck ducks. You got the where's the mask at? Throw the mask on.
Oh, where is it at? It's gotta be.
It's right here under your feet. Throw that on. I feel like with all these with all these fun toys and gimmicks and things, you kind of
Can you hear me in
you're
this thing?
yeah. You're filling the
Just
void.
hanging around, bro.
I feel like you're filling the send nudes void. Like you may not be doing the send nudes thing exactly, but this is like, I was always trying to come out with like just fun shit, things to give out, things to pass out, things that were branded to make people remember me. Like I feel
Exactly.
like you're filling that void right now.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, can you hear me? I know, right? Like, what am I doing, bro? 40 years old, wearing a middle finger mask, handing out ducks and fucking fingers. What am I doing, bro? It's so stupid, but it's so fucking funny, isn't it?
There's a horse girl and now there's a middle finger.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
So,
you're coming for Horse Girl's title with that.
I know. Maybe me and Horse Girl should go back fucking back to back. It would be called Fuck Horse Girl.
Yeah.
No? That might work, right?
I might be confused by the title. If a show
Well,
or a
bro,
show.
fuck Chuck, Horse Girl, fuck Horse Girl, back to back.
Yeah. You and
So you go there and you see someone fucking a horse.
I'd watch that. I feel like Spy Bar would enjoy that.
I heard about that chick actually.
Horse Girl?
Hot, bro. Fuck. This girl's weird.
Yeah, I heard about Horse Girl. I actually heard about Horse Girl through
Here, so I'm bringing it up a little bit closer to you.
Solardo, that guy Mark Solardo. Mark, if you hear this, what's up? He told me about a Horse Girl. I saw him and he's like, dude, there's this fucking girl that wears a horse mask. And her name is Horse Girl. But the mask and the fuck Chuck shit actually was a last minute thing. So I thought I thought about coming back, whatever. But if I came back, it had to be done right. It wasn't just gonna come back for like two drink tickets and a fucking, you got to pay valet for a car. Like my buddy was throwing like some type of street fest at PB&J
Okay, yeah.
for Halloween, and I'm like, man, maybe I should come back. I was walking by, and then my buddy Leo, what's up, Leo?
Leo.
Yeah, you know Leo. So he's like, yo, we're gonna do this fest. If you want to come do it, I have a ton of people that are gonna be there. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it like, big. And I came and we were sitting there. And I'm thinking like, man, the flyer was gonna come out. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? My name Chuck Bono, like that's stupid because my brother has his thing going on, Frank Bono already. He should be Chuck's twin brother. That's what he should be. And then he's got his thing going on, and I didn't want to come back as like whatever, you know. So then I was like, I would go to Frank's or like whoever's gig, and like people would be like, man, you know, when I first met you, you were like such an asshole, and like people were always like, fuck Chuck. But now that I know you, man, you're actually pretty cool, and I like you. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm like, that's what I'm gonna come back as, fuck Chuck. Because if I came back, like everyone's gonna be. Then other people are like, well, then I checked the Instagram. I'm like, fuck Chuck is available. DJ fuck Chuck. I'm like, they gave it to me, and then I see like the TikTok, which I need to start doing. If anyone wants to help me, I don't know. I hate the social media shit. And then I had the whatever Snapchat. I'm like, fuck, like everything's available. And then I text my guy right away. I'm like, dude, we need to change it to fuck Chuck. And then they made a fucking logo with the fucking middle finger, and then all this stupid shit I brought for Halloween because it was Halloween then. So I'm like, fuck it, people, you know, I can. And I went as Dumb and Dumber with my buddy. And then this stuff just was like a thing, and they love it, bro. It's insane, kind of. It's like I bring these out. I bring like 10, and I have boxes of like 30 I get. And people just like swarm for them. I don't have enough of them. And then the ducks, and then the ducks, and then they squeak, and people just go crazy over them. But like you said, now when I do these events in different states, I have people tagging me all over now because of stupid stuff like that they remember.
Yeah.
And then they bring out the mask, and they're like, what? And no DJ in it, no, but like I don't even wear it. It's the other people that like to wear it. They just fucking wear it in the club. They do dance with it, whatever. Just be stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just something to remember things. You know, it's just like something, you know.
It's good branding.
Yeah, exactly. And that's whatever. And now these other bigger DJs are hitting me up like, dude, this is actually really funny. And like they're supporting it, and they're tagging me, and they're doing there, and they want me to open for them and stuff like that. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't care to headline. No expectations. So I'm like, opening is fucking in, headlining's out. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, well,
Best opening DJ in the
gotta
world.
start somewhere.
No, I don't. Whatever.
You gotta,
I'll start. You know, I'll get in the club at 9 and play fucking the same song for 10 hours. I don't care. No one's there.
And so, like,
No.
what kind of stuff are you playing? You're not doing open format. So
I'm
it's
not
strictly
doing open
house,
format.
right?
I will never do open format. No offense. You're great at doing it. I can't do it.
I'm out of the open format game too myself, to be honest with you.
What?
I'm a disco guy these days.
You're a disco now? I can see you being disco
strictly
now.
disco. No, that's
Yeah,
not true. We do house on. I am.
But
still
when you did open
that's a
format, you're
lie.
really good at it, though.
I appreciate
you are.
it.
You're very good at it. You're very talented. You know, people don't realize that. Like you were back in the day, like those guys can play open format. You know, flip side, Metro just fucking played the other day. He was doing great at Tao. I mean, those types of guys are fucking just so good at it. I can't do that.
What what's
can't.
your shit? What's your favorite music?
House music, tech house.
But what
British.
kind? Because like I don't even
Here's
know what
what's
that
funny.
means
Here's what's funny.
anymore.
Here's what's funny. All the shit I played 20 years ago, no one cared about. I tried. It's all the same shit remix.
It's all hot now. Yeah.
It's all hot, just the same remix.
Yeah.
That's all it fucking is.
Like what?
Everything.
Give me some songs. Give me some, because
My
for
favorite-
being a Chicago DJ, especially, this is like my most insecure thing about myself is that I know nothing about house music.
So it's not your mustache.
It's not my mustache.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty
Just kinda
confident
curious.
in my
Okay.
mustache.
Okay.
My biggest insecurity is
It's not
that
your
I
pizza
know
tattoo.
nothing about house music. I don't even have that anymore.
I mean, there's a pizza tattoo right there.
Oh, pizza. I thought you said tits.
Oh, tits. I didn't even know you had a
I
tits
used to have a
tattoo.
pair of titties tattooed on me.
That's hilarious. I didn't even know you had that. That's awesome. I mean, dude, like, you know, a lot of the guys that are playing these days, you know, Gene Ferris fucking always has great checks. You know, obviously Ron Carroll's coming out. Dude, Ron Carroll and his voice has some fucking badass shit.
Yep.
Nutella and his Incorrect labels, all fucking badass tech house stuff. You know, these are all guys I'm friends with too. You know, like their stuff's really good. Green Velvet, obviously the king, dude. All his stuff back in the day, and still, you know, I just opened for him in New York. That was fun, you know, and he was singing his shit, bro. Back in the day at Mid, I would go there like, and that was as a kid.
25's kid. I would say 25's
15 years
kid.
ago, bro. Fuck. It's so sick to even talk about, even think about it. But I would go there and see Green Velvet play, and he had his green mohawk, and he would sing in the headphones. That to me was just legendary. You know what I'm saying? And now I can see him and he'll give me a hug or whatever, like literally on stage. He'll take his headphones on, or he'll and he was singing his headphones at this New York event I did. That was just legendary shit to me, you know? That's so cool.
Yeah, it's sick.
So much stuff.
It's sick.
You know, but all the tech house stuff like that to me is good. I'm not really a disco guy. I like it. I don't play it. I'm not really like a
It's good. There's no room for you in the disco.
Yeah,
scene.
no.
I'm kidding.
Like, you know, the disco stuff. But yeah, dude, it's all good stuff, man. It's crazy actually to see.
What's some of like, who's one of your favorite artists right now that's newer? Like someone who's putting out new stuff.
A lot of the Tool Room stuff. So I think Kasim is really fucking good.
Kasim's fire.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, at least a couple tracks.
Every fucking track he has. Shout out Kasim. Anyways, and Cruzy's very, very good. Tool Room guy again.
What's Tool Room? A label?
Tool Room is Mark Knight. And Tool Room is Mark Knight's label.
Okay.
The Tool Room Academy, whatever. The Tool Room, you know, start listening to that stuff.
Got you.
That type of stuff, all that type of stuff is so good. You know, and you know, like the I'm not really into Afro House, but like the also stereo production stuff, Chus and Sabalos, when they were together, were my favorite. That's all I listen to when I work out. I can't even listen to commercial shit anymore at all. But unless it's old school back and stuff like the Alesso, the Martin Garrix, like back in the day, those were the types of guys we'd go see. You know, a Nicky Romero, those types of big room guys.
Who just put out that Flash remix? I just saw.
I have no idea.
You remember that? Cameras prepare to flash. Cameras ready.
Tenaglia has a
Prepare to
remix.
flash.
I think of that.
Someone just put out a new one that's pretty tight.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that. I mean, there's a couple of them, but yeah, that type of stuff. But you know, that type of house is different too. But it also depends on where you play in the city, though. Too. Back in the day, you couldn't just get a spot at the Mid or a spot at Spy Bar. You know.
No, fuck.
And
no.
a lot of the stuff I go and play, a lot of it isn't still the stuff I really want to play because you have to, of course, adjust to the venue. You know what I'm saying? You know, Electric Hotel, you could be a little bit, which I love playing at. You know, I do. You know, the kids there love it, but like the Spy Bar stuff. But you just have to kind of adjust to the venue. That's why a lot of these guys that go out and they have this set list and all that, and they plan it and all that, and that's fine. But like, that always changes, bro. You can't just go by a list. You have to be diverse, and you have to be able to read a crowd, you know, which is important. So, you know, but that's the stuff I like. That's the stuff I love. And
what's your favorite spot to play
in Chicago?
Yeah, in the city.
So far, I have only really. I mean, I like playing. Anywhere that it respects the music. Obviously, Spy Bar is a great system. They just redid it too.
That's what I heard. I haven't been in there in a long time.
Yeah. Me and Technasia just played there Saturday. Early in the month, I played with the Tella. It's fucking. It's really good, you know. And they people go there and they're there for the music. You know what I'm saying? They know they're not getting no bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Is it still set up the same? They kept the booth in the same place?
They have the booth bigger now. Booth is in the same place, but that's a lot bigger now. It used to be like smaller.
Yep.
It's a lot bigger. They have a lot different sound and everything like that.
Tight.
The places, you know. Where else have I played? I mean, just Electric Hotel. They've remodeled too.
They've done a nice job at freshening that place up.
Yeah, and they're bringing, you know, some of the bigger DJs. They just had Cedric Gervais in there, you know. That was the guy I used to go see. And their equipment is, you know, top of the line shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I did one of my first sets on only sticks without my laptop at Electric Hotel, and I kind of bombed.
Only sticks?
Just a USB stick.
See, you're a laptop guy.
I'm a laptop guy.
Yeah, and I remember asking you one time, why do you like the laptop? And I remember you, and this was before I ever did laptop. I'd never be able to do it. But you said you were able to search faster and know all that because you're just, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, some guys USBs, and then a lot of the bigger guys I've talked to too, they're now playing on SD cards. Yeah. I guess those are a lot easier.
I remember Tony used to do that. He used to have an SD card.
Tony
Arzadon.
Tony who? Arzadon? Yeah. I talked to Tony Arzadon a lot, actually. He was badass too. Tony Too Much, remember that?
Yeah, I mean, that was before my time, but I know
he would take off his shoe and scratch.
Wait, what did he do?
He would take off his shoe and scratch. And actually, I just ran into Bad Boy Bill on Saturday as well. So that I had to play with Technasia. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually nervous when I saw him there. I'm like, fuck.
Did you fuck anything up?
No, because he wasn't there. He actually ended up leaving. He just goes out. It was Johnny's birthday. He's friends with him. So, and his brother was out. So,
Are you a sync guy? No,
I'll
no
be
shade
honest-
if you are, because
I'll be
that's
honest
like,
with you, bro.
if you're not syncing these days,
don't
everything's backwards. Like if you're not,
Bro, look.
if you're not using sync these days, people,
I'll be honest
the
with you.
kids think you're weird.
I don't even know, and I'm not kidding when I say this. I don't even know how to put it on. I don't even know how to use it.
Same.
I have no idea. And I'm not kidding when I say that. There's all this shit that's up there, bro. All these knobs are turned, all this and that. When I used to play, bro, I was just a volume guy and a bass guy and used the trim. That's all you need, dude. All this extra shit, nothing should go past 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
I do hate when I get on after somebody and the mids and highs are turned
Yeah,
up.
I don't understand it.
I'm like,
I don't get to. I
you're
know.
not a fucking audio engineer.
Yeah.
What are you doing up here? Just turn
And
the
look,
volume up if you want the shit to be louder.
Exactly. I know. You know, a lot of people, and you know, another thing too, like the trims, and people are using the effects, and which is fine, but people get way too into that shit. And
if you're really good at your
Yeah.
craft, you can,
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
turning the mids out to let the other tracks mids come in like that. If you're actually really good at it, I respect it.
Yeah.
But to just to be like, you know what this track needs? More mids and
Yeah, yeah.
highs. Let me just turn these
yeah,
up.
and the V10 mixer too. They have two mids now on there.
Oh, that would fucking kill me.
Yeah, they have two mids, and then actually that's a whole different thing. But yeah, a lot of these people, and nothing against it. Again, I'm no one special. I promise you, I'm not a fucking perfect anything. But back in the day when I DJ'd, it was just actually use the crossfader slowly, use the mids or the bass only, and if the track's a little bit lower, then you use the gains, and that's it. I mean,
Pretty simple.
Everything else, pretty simple and pretty, and then that's how you got to learn how to blend. But I don't even know how to use the sync. I really don't. And if it's on, I have no idea, bro. I really don't, and I don't want to know. And I'm even mad that someone told me that the little orange lines on the CDJs is how you match up the tracks. I didn't even know about that either.
Yeah, you could do it.
I had no idea.
You could do it by eye on sticks
Yeah,
now.
and now the audacity of these kids just come in with no headphones and play. It's
that
like,
used to be me.
what the fuck is that? Yeah, I know, but like, I know bigger guys, but like, you know, that's because you play the same hip hop tracks every fucking weekend. That's
I
easy.
was playing. There was a long time when that's what I would tell people. I'm
it's
like,
easy,
I
bro.
know my music.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
know.
you turn
I'm
on the radio,
walking into a
blast
nightclub.
96, and that's where you got your music.
Yeah.
So you-
I walk into a nightclub. I know every song that I'm gonna play.
Exactly.
I don't need my headphones because
Yeah, bro.
I know everything I'm gonna play. I'm not playing it exactly the same in the same order, but I know the fucking songs.
yeah, bro.
I
and
don't
you got
need
the
my
guys
headphones.
out there, you know, fucking.
Migos.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't
Fetty
know, man.
Wap.
And it's just like that's how I started, and I actually started on vinyl, and then I remember, and I think it could be me, but back to back too, man. Back to back kind of ruined the game.
You don't like the B2B.
I don't B2B. You know what I'm saying? I don't even call it B2B. That's just so stupid. B2B. And then I had someone come up to me and say B4B the other day too. I'm like, what the fuck's this shit? Back to back to back to back to back to back. When everyone's gonna play two fucking songs.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's ruined it because finally, like, everyone will come to my house and play, you know, which is fine, you know. But like finally I go to my buddy's house. I don't have to worry about shit. I want to play, bring my stick over. Someone got me music. I put it in. I play one fucking song, bro. Finally get to play. I'm like, yeah, it's my time, bro. And it's people coming up to you. Can I play with you? Can I play with you? I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I just put it in. And then also a lot of times the back-to-back shit, I feel like, you know, what if they fuck up? And then you look dumb too.
That's
like,
when
if
you
I
gotta
fuck
just
up,
duck
I'm out.
down. You gotta just duck down below the booth so no one
Yeah,
sees you
bro.
up there.
Like what exactly? What if they fuck up? And a lot of these kids too in the clubs, like they want to play with you. Do you mind if I go back to back to you? I go, bro, look, no offense. You're probably better than me. Whatever. But I don't know your style. I don't know what you're playing. There's no way I'm gonna take my gig that this club trusts me on
Yeah,
and just throw me one.
that's an insane
It's
ask.
insane, bro.
That's like an actual.
I was asked that a couple times.
That's how you know that the vaccines are giving people autism, because they just want to come up to you in the club with their USB stick
Bro, it's
and
wild.
jump
And
on.
I respect the hustle of the kids trying to get their music out. That's awesome. Because producing's a whole nother thing. But yeah, dude, it's crazy. Yeah, let me just, it's just crazy. And then, I played one time, and then I tried it one time with my brother at his house, just fucking around, first time ever, because I want to learn how to use it, whatever. And, I played one track, or he played a track, all right? Now it's my turn. I'm like, yeah, here I go, right? Here I go. The second I start turning the volume up, he starts turning all this mix and turning all this shit on my side. I'm like, wait a minute, is it my turn to fucking mix?
Yeah.
Or is it your turn,
No, I feel
Frank,
that.
I love you. I'm just fucking with you.
Because when you're DJing, you're planning so far ahead. You have this like
Now, unless you're
roadmap.
fucking, some big time DJ that want to play back to back with me, like, other than that, it's crazy. But I feel like, it's just kind of ruined the game. Now, it's cool marketing, like, I guess for the bigger guys, this, ArcFest has an only back-to-back stage now with like some big guys. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, also if you actually know the person you're DJing
Yeah,
with,
yeah, that
and
too,
you
that
guys,
too, that too.
you know each other's style. Like
Yeah.
me and Dolo could go back.
Oh
to
yeah,
back
you
for
guys.
sure.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, for sure.
But it's
a
just
blind
not,
DJ, like just to come up to and ask, is just wild.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's just not. There's so much fun in playing a song, seeing how the crowd reacts, and then being like, okay, sick, I'm gonna fucking play this, but I can't play this right now. I have to get there.
Yeah.
I have to lay the pavement to get there.
Exactly, right.
And I can't do that if you're throwing fucking different bricks in the mix,
Yeah. Now, someone's house, you want to screw around, like, just, that's cool, but whatever, it's cool, and I know a lot of guys do it, but like you said, you have to be with the person, you have to understand each other and what you're gonna play and stuff. But yeah, for sure, man. I mean, but it's kind of like just like, I don't know. I just never. And they even got the 2-slot headphones now on the thing. It's pretty crazy. Like that's like a thing.
They got the double Q buttons. The mixers are kind of built for the B2Bs these days.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But
now tell me this: you own a med spa, right?
well, I'm part of
invested.
Yeah,
or
Ina's doing really well. Yeah, it's called Ina.
Ina.
It's the old Cuvée.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got the Pilates studio in there. It's got the yoga studio. We do the Botox. We got a Rejuvenal doctor in there now. We got.
You have Ozempic or no?
We don't have Ozempic.
What do
no.
you have?
Some people on that know Ozempic. I'm like more like Coke Ozempic.
Like cocaine? Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Well, that's the original Ozempic. That's the OG.
Right. But yeah, we do not have that.
You don't have any
we do
GPL
have a guy
ones or whatever the fuck
we do
they
have
are?
a juvenile guy that's in there now that you can come talk to, get your blood work done, and he'll help you out with all that stuff.
Because I got a wedding coming up, and
Dude, you lost a lot, man.
I'm gonna need some Ozempic.
How much have you lost?
From like when I was my fattest, I was like 280. Was like,
But
my
you didn't give a
fattest.
fuck though, bro.
I didn't give a fuck because
You had your shit out with like a robe. I'm like, who is this guy? I'm not gonna lie, bro. He would wear a robe. His belly was out. He had penis stickers on bitches' faces and stuff. I'm like, I kind of get it because like it's more fun that he knows he's fat and he doesn't care.
Yeah,
and that's what made it
that's
funny.
the most fun.
Like that's why it's funny. But like most guys like that, if I would call like you're a fat fuck, they get all insecure and pissed off. It's kind of like you just don't give a fuck. Kind of like my fuck Chuck shit. Like you just don't care.
Yeah,
But,
that was
like,
the whole allure.
And then you had like the robe. You were sweating and shit.
Sweating,
You were
girl
a
on my
DJ.
shoulders, big
You
fucking
had bitches
nasty
on your
beard
shoulders.
that just smelled like legs.
Legs and just sinning. You smell like sin and regret. And yeah, you had like girls coming with the penis stickers on your, the strategy shit, bro. Kind of like a wannabe Carell.
Yeah, I mean that was
guy,
that he was absolutely like my North Star.
dude.
I remember we
That
would
guy's
sit
got
on the
issues.
couch. We would sit on the couch. I lived with three of my friends. There was 4 of us, and we'd like sit and just watch Carell's Snapchat. And like, I was always like, why don't we just do that?
Dude, where's
Like,
your
what do
bird?
we-
You got your bird?
Oh, when I moved to Houston, I gave him to my boy. My boy still got him.
That's fucked up. You're not a good
I was-
dad, bro.
I was-
That's pretty fucked up.
It's a bird.
Your bird can talk, so he's like, I need to get rid of your ass.
Yeah.
Before you come here.
He'd say, send nudes.
Send nudes. Bro, what happened with like the Fruit Loop bath or whatever the fuck that was? And girls didn't care, right? You're like, oh, come do this. And they were like, let's do it for content or whatever. This is
Well, I'll tell you what my biggest clientele was. My most main type of woman that would come and either do things with me or do things for videos or like whatever, who just wanted to be part of it, was a girl who was trying to get her ex mad.
That's so fucked up.
That was like my absolute, that was my
Dude,
bread
there's a
and butter.
market for that, right?
That was my bread and
You're
butter.
like, I'm this fat ass dude
Yes.
who DJs, who can get you in a club. I don't give a fuck about your ex. I don't want to date you. Just come over and I'll pour milk all over you with a fucking bowl of Fruit Loops in a bathtub, and we can just make him mad.
Yeah. And he would, and that was like that. And that wasn't my thing. That's not what I was like telling girls, but that's what I realized.
Yeah.
After a while is like,
Did you fall in love with any of them?
there was
You were
one,
hurt.
there was one that I was like, you know, I liked her, but then it was like, you can't
You were pouring
like,
milk and Fruit Loops on her.
that's
bro.
what I'm
You're
saying.
like,
You can't like, I felt myself liking her and I had to be like, you can't, like, that's not the kind, you can't do that. That's not what they're made for.
No,
She's not ready.
No, hell no. Ready. Shit. That's funny.
But
yeah,
that-
that was wild. I remember that. Bro, I'm not going to lie. And then I'd see some of your Snapchats and I'd be like, this is kind of funny. And then the bird would be involved.
You get the bird involved a little bit. You put them on the butt cheeks. It was
Yeah, the butt
It was a
cheeks,
whole
you
thing.
butt-
This home here. I've lived here for 10 years. I bought this place 10 years ago.
Is this the couch that you?
That's
is-
from Houston, actually.
Oh,
No,
God, I need
this
to get off this couch then.
no. This is
I've
after.
been to Houston. Remember, I came to Houston.
You did come to Houston.
I brought
It's a
Kuyu to
disgusting
Houston, Dennis.
place.
Yeah, bro. Was that when Dolo was there with you too?
Yeah, he's still out there. Unfortunately, R.I.P.
Is he?
He's still out there. He's stuck out there. But yeah, I forgot the train of thought I had. But yeah, that was what I was, because I think I was doing the social media thing. I'm trying to blow up my name, my brand. I feel like I had a pretty decent representation in Chicago, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just this fucking scumbag guy. So anybody who was dating a girl who either was like in the industry or went to the clubs all the time, they'd be like, that guy's strategy is disgusting. You better never let him touch you. Like, they would just talk shit about me to them.
Yeah,
and then
but-
the moment that they got mad at the guy,
Yeah, right.
who's the first person they're going to call?
Yeah, right,
Who's
right.
the first person they're going, where's strategy DJing? Because that's where I'm going, because that's going to piss him off.
That's funny.
They set themselves up
Yeah,
for
right.
it.
That's funny. But yeah, but then you were heavier, and then you just started working out, or what? You just
Yeah, probably like 2017, I want to say. I started going to the gym and shit, started getting on my fitness.
that's great.
You know what it really was? Like, to be honest, it was weed. I started smoking
Oh, really?
weed, and then I started getting really bad anxiety about all of the things that I should have been doing, about like my health and my home. I was just living in like this fucking, my brother used to call his place the clown college, because like, yeah, I had Nate Dogg, I had like panties hanging off the fucking fans, I had basketball hoops and Nerf
You should put
guns,
one
and it was insane. And then like I started getting high, and I was like, I liked getting high, but also there was this weird anxiety that came along with it.
Yeah, I can't smoke weed, bro. I've never done it. I don't know how to do it. Edibles and shit. I just don't. I don't do it, bro.
It's my favorite.
No
It
way.
literally it brings to the surface like everything that I ignore in my sobriety.
That's what I don't need, bro. I really don't.
That's what I do need.
I really don't need that. Mm-mm. Nope. But yeah. So back to what we were saying. if you want to come to Enoch, check out a Pilates class. Come to fucking
I'm
yoga.
looking for Ozempic. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just looking for a little quick
You can get
fix.
Tritipsazide or whatever that stuff is called that's in it.
Just a little quick fix before the wedding. I gotta. I've heard great things. I've heard.
But you
good
don't want to be
things.
like the Ozempic skinny ass. Fuck.
No.
Like you said,
I
the
don't
Ozempic-
want to. I don't want to be like ripped. I'm not looking. I just got to drop a couple pounds.
You're not gonna be ripped, bro. Calm down. So that's why everyone be like, yeah, man, I want to get like big. You know what I hate too? People go, man, like if I take things, like I'll just get too big too quick, and I'll just get too ripped, and I'm just like, oh, like people seriously say that shit. I'm just like, god damn, bro.
There was a point in Houston when I did have 4 visible abs, 4 completely visible abs, which was the absolute best shape I've ever been in my life.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's all diet though.
It
bro.
lasted for 2 weeks. I had 4 abs for 2 weeks.
And it's when you were sick with the flu.
No.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Or when you got COVID. That's funny.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't want to do it because I know that I can. I do have the discipline within me. I just got to find it. It's my diet. Like I go to the gym, I like to work out.
Yeah.
There's nothing I like more than just fucking getting blasted, getting on a Stairmaster and zooming for an hour.
Stairmaster stuff. I
Just
actually don't do any
sweat
cardio
it
to
out.
start for sure. Yep. But we're getting older now, bro. It's crazy. Like all that shit matters. You know, your blood work and all that stuff, which we do as well. I mean, it's so important, dude. It's so important. Cholesterol, blood work. My buddy now just he has congestive heart failure, and he's older. He had to go sober, which he has. He's been doing well. Lost a lot of weight too. It's not fucking, it's not funny anymore, bro.
The shit catches up for sure. And the time flies. You're in the club partying, drinking, having the best time of your life. All of a sudden, it's been 10 years. You know what I mean?
I'm still doing it. Love it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But if you can do it with some sort of balance and
Yeah,
keeping your
no,
health
100%,
intact,
yeah.
like
I
how you
just,
do it.
I'm not a big drinker at all, actually, if I'm ever just out. I'm just
Really?
a Tito's guy. Tito's, bro. That's it.
clean. You keep it
I'm
clean.
not no fucking all this
I'll be
tequila and shit that guys drink, and these bitches now come around. You don't have any fucking tequila? Like, fuck off.
It's the reposado that's really
I don't even know what.
done
Like, I didn't even know
everyone
there
in.
was different kinds. Reposado. I call it the clear or the dark.
America did not have an obesity problem until people started drinking Reposado, Casamigos Reposado.
Casamigos is decent.
That's
but
because it's got a bunch of sugar in it.
I heard it got bought out, not which it did, and I heard it's not as good anymore. But it definitely had an obesity problem, though. Let's be honest.
The Reposado, bro, I'm telling you, 2016 when everyone was just drinking Blanco, everyone was drinking regular, clear, white tequila.
I was drinking Tito's, man, gluten-free potato vodka. I'm serious. Tito's, bro.
I
That's
know,
it.
I love Tito's.
What's wrong with Tito's? I was told from a high-end surgeon, only drink Tito's. It's gluten-free. It's potato vodka. You don't get hangovers. It's clean. Okay, that's it. Well, then I drink Red Bull with it too. Sugar-free only, actually. So,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You ever had a sugar-free long drink?
a sugar-free what?
Sugar-free long drink.
No, I have not. I don't even know what those are.
This is what you need to be drinking. Tito's is cute and it's good, but this, if you want to DJ better,
Is there liquor in there?
yeah, it's gin and grapefruit juice.
No shit. I hate grapefruit juice, though.
No.
What's the other flavors? I
This
see
is
peach. Peach could be good.
peach is great. Citrus is actually my favorite, and they also have a pineapple sugar-free.
These seltzers are getting out of control, though, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. This is not a seltzer. This is a cocktail in a can, my boy.
Okay, all right.
This
but
is
then
not-
these seltzers too. That's another thing. These parties that I have in my house, whatever.
Yeah, everyone wants
Everyone
to
just
walk
drinks
around with these little fucking
Seltzers.
thin
And
cans.
then
Looks like
everyone
they got a
leaves,
dick in their hand.
And there's 100 of them sitting there, and they're all fucking full. What the fuck is that? So I'm fucking like looking around. No one's in my house. It's my house. So I start drinking them. And then I'm drinking one, and it had fucking cigarette ash in it. And I'm like, well, shit.
Oh my god, that sounds like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, it was
I'd rather have
that's
a dick
happened to
in
me,
my
bro. I'm
mouth
not gonna
than
lie. Twice.
a fucking seltzer that someone put a cigarette
Yeah,
out
bro.
in.
Yeah, you've done it too?
No.
Oh no, I've done it, bro. I've done it. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks.
Holy shit.
It's terrible, bro. They just come crack it and they just leave it around. It's like, what the fuck? It's the ADHD of drinking. People who just
Listen, we'll get on your rooftop. I'm bring a couple cases of sugar-free long drink.
that's
I'll show
it. You
you
can
what's
absolutely
up.
do that.
I got
absolutely. You can come do a Rhythm Rooftop episode. I started that as well, just for fun. Have a couple test episodes on YouTube right now with a couple bigger DJs. Lee Reynolds and Valoris came by. And you guys can come to a disco party. Absolutely, man.
Me and Heavy, we're going to rip a disco set. I'm going to be drinking long drinks. Can I smoke cigs up there?
You can, just not by my furniture, which also kills me. I tell my friends, it's fine if you smoke, just go to the corner. And they give me shit about smoking on my couch. And then they talk shit, and it's like a fucking $2,000 for those cushions, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're the summer fucking good ones, like with the rain. They burn holes in them, bro.
That's a problem, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it wasn't me. It was you, dude.
Cigarettes seem to really be...
Hate cigarettes, bro. I hate smoking. You smoke cigarettes?
I don't.
It's 2025, bro. No one smokes cigarettes.
In my entire life, I've smoked 5 cigarettes, and it's been the best 5 minutes of my life.
You haven't tried cocaine, then?
I've never tried cocaine.
Well, then
not
it hasn't
once
been
in
the
my
best
life.
5 minutes of your life.
I'm
What about Molly?
terrified. I'm terrified of cocaine. I've never tried Molly either.
Yeah.
I'm scared to try Molly only because like
You're
I've
gonna
heard
like
that
it
it's
too much.
I'm gonna like it too much, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty disciplined with like not overdoing things. But if Molly is the thing that makes me have the greatest night of my life, and I can never have a night as good as that without Molly, like that is what scares me.
Yeah. Well, those were the old days, bro. But yeah, I mean, just got to be able to control it. I was tricked into doing it, so.
But cocaine actually terrifies
Yeah,
me. When
no,
I
that's
see
it.
people that are just all coked up and they become this other person, and then they don't even like themselves as the real person that they are, and they can only be the best person they could be when they're on coke, like that scares me.
Well, I mean,
that terrifies me.
But all drugs, I guess, are scary. You know, a lot of people like the shrooms and stuff now too.
I'm a big shroom guy.
Are you? I
Yeah.
should have brought these chocolates, but in those two, I feel like I don't want to go. I don't want to trip because I don't need to be in that area. Like my brother likes edibles. Like he likes to, but like the shrooms, man. Like I don't know, dude. Then I feel like sometimes some of them are made with like edibles or weed. You don't know what's in them.
Yeah, I get weird about like the prepackaged shit. I want like a actual.
Oh, you like
mushroom.
the raw shrooms?
I want to because
yeah.
then I know what I'm getting.
Yeah, the raw shrooms. So
Yeah.
you don't like the chocolate. I heard those are good too. They just make your breath smell bad, bro, when you gotta chew them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you got to grind them up, throw them in a cap.
Oh, see, that's what I heard too. People do that too.
It's good.
But yeah, I mean, because I don't really I don't drink much. I never get drunk. I fucking just hate it. I hate drunk people, bro. It's the worst.
You're in a pretty terrible profession if you don't like drunk
No,
people.
it's not my profession. It's just for fun, bro. It's kind of my profession. No, it's not my profession. I'm just doing it for fun. That's what's different now, though. I don't care about trying to make all the money or what. It doesn't matter. Just doing it for fun, bro.
Yeah, no, that's the best way to DJ. That's
it. Just
the
doing
best,
it for fun. You know, going out. I was supposed to just try to play once a month, but fuck. You know, these bigger events though, or like if I'm gonna, have the, some big event that I gotta. So that's what matters. Concord this weekend, Saturday, opening for Danny Avila.
Oh, nice.
So that's gonna be a big one. I don't think that's announced yet. So
Concord is Smoke and Mirrors is next to Concord, right?
below it,
Okay, yeah,
Concord
yeah.
is the old V Live, I want to say, or was that the other place?
I always get Concord and Congress Theater confused.
No, Congress Theater is the massive theater.
Okay.
Concord is the old V Live. Remember V Live?
Nah, it's
Yes, it is
before
the
my
old-
time. Diamond Cut remembers it.
I played at
think.
V Live before. It was when it was V Live. Yep. Do you remember Enclave? Enclave was another one.
Enclave, I remember. I actually did one of those like, we're looking for a new resident DJ. Come throw down a set, and if you got the best one, you could be him.
I was there too. I did that.
Did you do that? I did that one
but
time.
also what's crazy is I actually had a set, and I was gonna play or open for DJ AM, and I was like, that's crazy, and that's the week that he fucking got in a plane crash.
Oh
bro.
shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then I was like, damn. It's like, why couldn't he get a plane crash like next week?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't have just held
Why
out one week,
when I'm
huh?
trying to come up when I'm little, he could have just,
What an
but no, I had to
asshole.
get a
He
plane
is
crash that weekend.
that's fucked up that
It's
he did
fucked
that.
up because now I'm like sitting there and I didn't get to open for him.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is that?
I gotta piss really quick.
You
Hold
gotta
on.
piss, bro. Whatever.
You want anything? You want some water? Or anything?
Yeah, I should piss too.
Shouts to Long Drink for sponsoring the podcast. Absolutely the best cocktail you can get out there. That's exactly what it is. A cocktail in a can. It's not a seltzer. As you can tell, it's not one of those stupid, long, skinny cans that makes you look like an idiot stick when you're drinking it. This is good stuff. Anyone I give one of these to asks me what it is, where they can get it, and why they haven't had it before. I'm putting people on. You guys are next. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the program. Go to your local liquor store. Target's got them. Wherever you can. Grab a long drink today. Enjoy. Watch the pod. Let's get back to it. Thank you. Oh, these glasses come off of these ducks.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. The thing is, they don't stay on. It's kind of annoying.
Huh,
So
I
you
kind of
just
like that.
Gotta leave them on when.
Can I put them on Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah. You could try. I have a couple extra.
This is nice. I like this. No one's got fun gimmicks anymore. It's all too serious, including myself.
That's the thing, bro. I just don't give a motherfucking shit. I'm the Steve Austin of wrestling, bro. Like the Steve Austin of DJing.
Stone
The
Cold.
middle finger, yeah, remember? And then
I think you should go shirtless. I think that'll be the cream.
Then they find out, they squeak, and then bitches just are like, what?
They're like dogs. Oh, the squeaks.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, shirtless. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You've been thinking about it, huh?
no. But back in the day, like people would be like, you should go shirtless and stuff. And when I was ripped, like in college, I would do it like in my basement by myself, like whatever. But it just, come on, bro. I'm not gonna go shirtless.
Well, that's the new hot thing to do in boiler rooms. Is going shirtless.
Yeah, with a mask on, shirtless, but a mask.
Put the mask on. Yeah, it's just so hot.
No,
and
like
you
a
can't
COVID
really see.
mask.
What's that?
Like a COVID mask. The last boiler room clip I saw was a shirtless guy
That's
with
the
a
Asian
fucking
dude. That's the Asian one, right?
Yeah, I
It
think
was the
so.
Asian guy.
Well,
Yeah.
at least hopefully maybe he's protecting us.
He's probably the one that started COVID in Asia.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think.
And he's like, I'm gonna just wear the mask and
Be safe.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about catching it. My hope is that he's worried about spreading it.
Yeah.
So he's protecting us from him rather than
God
himself
forbid.
from everyone
Such
else.
a joke. They're fucking. And you know what? Fuck COVID, man. That took away our prime years too. Like, especially kids that were younger, 21, 22, 23. They didn't get the. But I was just traveling all the time. Like fucking, I was in Miami. I was in Miami when it happened with my boy Ronnie, and we were out there for Music Week. And we were just whatever, and they kicked us out of the hotel. They were like, "Yo, you gotta like go." Like we didn't know what to do. We just got a boat for like 3 days. Then
That was a crazy
right in
time.
here. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did take away some of the prime years for sure. And me and Dolo were fucking ripping on an absolute strong path
I
to
do
wherever
remember.
we were going, and that shit kind of
And that's when you had to go to
dismantled
Houston,
everything.
right?
That's when we went to Houston. But I am thankful now. 5 years later, I can look back and say, like, what I'm doing now, I think is better for me than whatever would have came out of what we were doing there.
But it's not as fun, bro.
I am having so much fun. I've actually been told by multiple people they've never seen me look this happy while I'm DJing.
Oh, that's good.
That's
because you're finally not
happy.
DJing hip hop.
I mean, to be honest, that's probably a small percentage of it.
Bro.
That's probably a small part of it.
You actually got to wear headphones now.
I got to wear headphones. I'm enjoying the music.
So you're
People
doing
are
the disco stuff
dancing.
at Celeste?
Yeah.
Okay, you told me it was open format, bro.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No. We're just doing
On the disco floor, though, obviously, right?
on the disco floor.
That's
We're
cool.
doing disco, and then that's Friday, Saturday.
All
On
right.
Thursday, we're on the rooftop doing house.
Yeah.
Wednesday, we're on the second floor doing like R&B, throwback hip hop.
I do like throwbacks.
So
That's
it is open format in the sense that I'm playing multiple genres, but not all at the same time.
cool. Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, of course, like you said, it's a different night, different venue, different area.
Yeah. So it's tight. I'm really enjoying it. I am
That's cool.
happy. Things are
You're
happening.
playing with Heavy, right?
Me and
I actually
Heavy.
met him at Tao. I go up to him. I go, "What's up, man? I'm DJ Skinny." And he just didn't get it for a second. Then he started laughing his ass off. That was funny.
I feel like he told me about that.
Yeah, I did tell you. But that's cool though. That you know, like I said, you've always been talented, these guys. But the whole DJing thing is just crazy, man. It's just taking over. So I just was like, fuck it. If I don't do it now, I can't come back when I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of do it and see where it's taking me just for fun. Try to use my connections to get me wherever. But I'm not really trying. Like, I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, these kids too these days are just not happy, or they're not appreciative of their DJ gigs. Like, they get one and they're like, well, I haven't been booked in forever now, and I haven't been this, and people don't realize it's not about, you got to find other ways to get booked. You know what I'm saying? It's really not really much about talent anymore, which sucks, which is unfortunate. But just everyone's doing it, which is cool, because I think it's I guess, like, so I'm into it, so it's cool, but yeah, man, we'll see how long it lasts. I mean, I'm just doing it for fun, and we'll go from there,
Yeah. What's the next thing on the horizon? You got the gym opening up?
Yeah, the gym is opening soon.
What kind of gym is it?
That's across the street from Mr. Beef. It's going to be of everything. We're going to have 2 cold tubs in there, a studio. We got the Hyrex equipment. We got the.
It's like more of a boutique, smaller spot where you would go with a trainer.
No, it's 12,000 square feet, bro. It's gonna be decent.
Big, huh?
It's gonna have a cafe in there, cafeteria.
Oh shit!
Healthy, meal prep company and stuff.
What's it called?
It's gonna be called Raw Real Authentic Wellness.
Oh, nice.
Raw Real Authentic Wellness, and then again, it's combined with Ina, so Ina's in the back of it, and that is the other spot we have. So it's all going to be kind of one thing. So
okay.
So it's
I'm thinking the dispensary is where what was the spot with the dispensary that's on Ohio right there with that parking lot?
Okay, so Ina is right next
Patron.
to Clutch. Clutch is Old Clutch.
Yes.
Ina's right there, bro. And then Clutch, and then there's that other building right there that says the National 27 building on it. It's a big sign.
Yeah.
That's where the gym's at.
Oh, National 27 is closed?
It's closed, bro.
Okay.
That's the gym.
Okay, I got you. I know
So
exactly what it is.
So that is an old Let Us Entertain You building, and that's, you can see, again, it's across the street from the Mr. Beef, and in the show The Bear, you can see that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that they change the sign soon so we can fucking get some free marketing out of it.
Are they filming another season?
I think they are.
Are they?
I think they are. That show's great. Have you ever seen
like
it?
The Bear? Yeah, I liked it. I don't think I finished the last
last
episode,
season
though.
kind of sucked, but, but yeah, that show's good, man.
We actually had...
a lot of good shows out right now, actually. I don't really watch much TV, but...
We had the Jeremy Allen White lookalike contest winner on the pod. It's a big day for us.
What's that? There is a kid that comes in that looks just like him, actually, in Lifetime, actually. Just like him, bro.
I wonder if it's Ben. I don't think it's Ben. Because, maybe it could be.
I like that guy. Shameless was a great show.
Shameless is fire.
That was insane.
We saw a little Shameless scene on the way over here.
Oh, really?
Some fucking homeless domestic abuse on the sidewalk kind of thing going on. Looked like Frank Gallagher.
Jesus. It's Chicago. That guy was hilarious, though. That's crazy how they use COVID in the actual... Have you seen the rest of the show, Shameless? Did you watch all the seasons?
No, I definitely didn't finish it.
You didn't?
No, but I hate when
he
movies...
died from COVID.
Really?
Yeah, they use COVID as an actual thing. And
I kind of hate that. I hate when they put COVID instead of like bring it back up. I'm like, let me just forget about it.
Yeah,
let me just let it go
they actually
away.
used it. He died from COVID. Sorry to spoil anyone who's watching Shameless.
Spoiler alert.
Fucking 9 seasons.
Yeah. Whatever.
COVID got him, huh? Nothing could kill the guy.
I know. That's what's fucked up. Yep.
That's
some fucking smoking crack, doing crazy shit.
That's some propaganda right there.
Yep.
That's unbelievable.
I know. In the show, they used it. It was crazy.
That's nuts.
So,
what's the projection for Raw to open up? When do you think it's?
Well,
what are you hopeful for it to be open?
Within the next 60 days.
Oh, that's
hopefully very soon. It's pretty backlogged right now. Hopefully inspections are in. What we call for inspections soon, June 9th. Hopefully we can get them soon. And then after that, we actually have to go after this to go set all the equipment and stuff in there with my partner. And do all that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, man, it's going to be great. If anyone wants to come check it out, let me know and go from there.
I'm being there. I need to hit a cold plunge.
We do have. We're gonna have 2 of them in there. Yep.
Because for some
And we have
reason,
the infrared sauna and Ina as well.
I'm not a bit. You like the infrared?
Nah,
I like the real
yeah, I
joint.
like it. Yes, I like it for like the face and stuff. I hear a lot about it, but the red light therapy stuff.
Yeah. I guess that's a good benefit. But
Yeah,
I feel like the fucking heat of a real sauna is.
Yeah, like I'm not even gonna like cold plunges and stuff. I can't even do them. Like in Lifetime, like you go in there and the guys are just like, and I go in there, I'm like, like fuck that. I don't want to sit there. And these guys just like, I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. Like
You don't like it, huh?
The cold, no, never going in cold weather or cold water never enticed me ever. I have a hot tub in my house, or I have a hot tub.
Well, I think that's
That to me-
that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be something you enjoy.
I know, but these guys sit in there just like, you're just looking at each other like this. They do, right? Like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, how do you long do it for? Yeah, I do a couple sides of it. Like this, right? I'm like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro?
I enjoy that. I need a cold plunge.
Some guys just wear towels too. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm trying
No
to get in
offense,
there
like,
naked.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck's their problem? They don't have like no privacy space or nothing.
Yeah. Why you got a towel on? I want to see it all.
I know, right?
Midtown refuses to get a cold plunge. I don't know why.
Midtown?
Yeah.
Probably because of that shit. I don't know. Midtown's a nice gym though. Is that where you go?
Yeah.
Midtown's decent. It's a tennis club.
It is,
And
yeah.
this pickleball shit's taken over, bro. These guys get crazy with pickleball.
I haven't played. Have you played?
I haven't played. No, I'm
I've
scared
never
I'm getting my
played.
ass kicked by an 80-year-old fucking lady.
Yeah.
I
True.
swear to God.
True.
They know all the fucking backhand, this hand, this hand. And the old ladies used to whoop our asses with paddles back in the day.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
got
and
the muscle memory.
Yeah, so they're probably like, and then like these, and then you see the big basketball players in the fucking gym just on the sidelines, like fuck these pickleballers, bro.
Because they're taking
They
up the
took our
courts.
courts. They did. The old Lifetime, Schaumburg, Bloomingdale, they got rid of the basketball courts to fucking put pickleball courts in.
I don't want to be that guy, but some people might call that systemic racism.
Yeah, hey, dude, I'm staying out of that one. But yeah, I don't know.
Some people may say
don't know.
replacing the basketball court with the
They
pickleball
did.
court is racist.
I swear to God, bro, that it's a thing. I swear to God. I'm sorry, not all of them. One of the basketball courts. It's more of it's not that, but yeah, more of a maybe a revenue thing. Maybe make more money that way.
Yeah, more money, less issues. People that play basketball, they tend to fight with each other.
Piper's Alley, did you see what
physical sport.
Piper's Alley, the guy fucking got in a fight, knocked him out. It's on video. Then the guy who got knocked out, of course, went and got a gun. He had it in his backpack. My buddy was there. Then they got
When
a
did
big
that
fight.
happen? Recently?
Recently.
Really?
Yeah, like the last few months.
To be honest, last time I was at Export, because I'll go there sometimes because it's 24/7.
Yeah.
Someone got in a fight in the basketball court.
Yeah,
and
dude.
It was
yeah.
a whole
and then,
thing.
then they chained it up. They said they're putting in volleyball courts now. That's what they did. But dude, so then the fight led out into the member area or whatever you call it, like where you check in. Huge fight tables, everything all over, and everyone's like, obviously they knew he had a gun. And yeah, man,
That's pretty
just
terrifying.
fucking wild over basketball. I mean, the guy got knocked out though too. I mean, cleaned, but he deserved it. The guy deserved it, 100%.
So did the guy that knocked him out,
Yeah.
did he get shot, or
No,
it
no,
was
no,
just
no,
a
no,
threat?
No, it was a threat. He had a gun. Then the guy tried to say fucking it. He left. The guy went after him again. He got knocked out again. Yeah, it's crazy.
Stop.
Yeah, in the front.
That's fucked.
The guy was trying to be cool and be like, yo, like, that's it. I'm out of here. And then, but yeah, they changed it up. Now they got volleyball courts, I guess.
Yeah, the basketball, it's a passionate physical sport.
I wish I could play basketball again, man. Back in the day, that was my fuck. Now I'm just old. If I run up and down the court, I would die. Bro.
I'm more scared to like get injured.
Yeah, 100%. I have knee injuries, everything. You're solely right. Yep. It fucks you up.
Yeah. Or knee injury or a bullet wound.
Yeah, or just, you suck, and you don't want to be beat by these 12-year-old kids that are in there,
Yeah.
these city kids.
I will say Piper's Alley, I do remember I used to go there at like 2-3 a.m. The basketball court was really only filled with like cabbies.
Really? So with what?
Cabbies. Like the cabbies would I think what they were doing is they told their wives that they were going to work, so they'd take their taxis and then they'd just go to the gym and hang out together and play basketball.
Probably. But that's now LA Fitness now, you know that, right?
Yeah.
And they got rid of the tanning beds there. That's the only reason why I kept the membership, even though I never go tanning anymore either. They got rid of that.
And they even made the gym, so I would go to the one on Elston, Logan Square, Export. They just changed the hours. It's not 24 anymore.
No.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday's 24, and then every other day some crazy different hours.
Yeah, you can't really be 24 hours except for like a lifetime. That's just.
I tried to cancel my membership. Actually, I called and the dude. Well, now that it's LA Fitness, you can't. Export made it impossible.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them.
LA Fitness, you
because that's where you make the money. Is the root, all that.
Yeah.
And you would have to write a letter.
Yeah. But now you can cancel it. But the guy was on the phone. He was like, "Dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking at your account.
You're never gonna get the price again."
He was like, "You have you're grandfathered into the best."
How much you pay a month? I probably pay less though.
I pay $40 a month, and I can go to any gym.
I pay $27.
Damn.
Yep. And it used to be 19.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure I pay 27 still, but yeah,
I had like
you can go to any of them. Me too.
Yeah, I had the corporate membership because I used to DJ at Export for their member appreciation days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to bring my shit over there when I was like 20.
What a pain in the ass! I used to do that as a kid. I was 18, bring all my turntables down the fucking thing. Oh, fuck all that, bro.
Yeah. So he told me that. I was like, all right, fuck maybe I'll keep it. But now that they changed them from 24, I'm like, what do I want this for?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
paying fucking the most amount of money in the entire world.
Why would you work out at
Midtown.
3 a.m., bro? That's weird, bro.
Because I'm up anyways, and like
you were the fat kid that they want to be seen in the gym, so you went at 3 a.m.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fucking the DJ that is up till 5 a.m. no matter what. So might as well.
You would go after
There was a while when I would go with Architect, and he had this dude he was working out with who is a personal trainer, but he was going to the gym at 4 a.m. just to work out for himself.
Right.
And he would let us come work out with him, basically train us for free.
Right.
So I would go at 4 a.m. I would DJ like Bull and Bear Sunday. Sometimes I'd drink.
Bull and Bear was fun, bro.
I'd drink sometimes. I'd pull up to the gym a little saucy, but by the end of it, you're fine.
Bull and Bear was fun, bro. Is that place still anything in here? The taco place?
No, it's for sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
River North, bro.
I have high hopes that River North will come back slowly but surely, because this is that little strip of Hubbard between Clark and LaSalle where Joy and Celeste are. They shut it down. The cops come. They shut that down. They keep it safe. They keep it.
No, I like it. Yeah, I know.
Well oiled.
West Loop's popping off though.
Oh, it's absolutely.
Yeah. How many taco places they got there, bro?
There's a couple taco places
everywhere, but I don't mind it. I love tacos, bro.
What do you like more, tacos or breakfast? Because you're a big breakfast guy.
Yeah, I am a breakfast guy, bro. You notice that, huh?
You're a breakfast connoisseur,
bro. I am a breakfast guy. You know what's crazy? Out of all the crazy shit I post with like my big DJ friends or celebrities or whoever the fuck is out or stupid shit, the most reactions and shit I get from is from my stupid ass breakfast post. Swear to God.
Yeah.
And I go out and people are like, oh, did you eat bacon and Big Z? And how funny are you? And dude, they're so stupid. I don't think they're funny. I don't. But people think they're funny.
They like that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm funny. Don't get me wrong. There's so much shit that I have so much shit that I could. But like the breakfast posts are the biggest ones. And now I didn't do mine today. I'm kind of mad I didn't. But I'm gonna do it right after this. In fact, and I'm gonna tag you. And I'm gonna start tagging you in all of them.
Okay. Thank you.
That's funny.
Where are you gonna go?
After this,
you should hit Cozy Corner. You ever been there?
No, I haven't. No.
Strong breakfast.
I went to Waffles. Was my last one. That place was good. Actually, it's off of
the yellow sign.
It's next to that Poke Bowl place in what's that bar across the street? But anyway, it's in the West Loop.
Oh,
I think.
Okay. No, I'm thinking of something different.
Yeah, I like breakfast a lot. I like breakfast places a lot. I like breakfast and eat breakfast all day long.
Yeah,
every fucking day.
Yeah, it's a good meal.
Bro. I love it.
Do you keep everything separate when you eat it, or do you make a sandwich? I'm a sandwich guy. I'll take the toast. I'll put everything on the toast.
I started doing that a little bit, but here's the thing: I can't mix. I have to. I do start putting it on the bread, but yeah, I have to have my eggs over easy. I don't really like scrambled. I do like mixing it all and eating it. That's for sure. But I don't really. If I used to use the toast for like jelly and butter, and I can't put the eggs on that. But if I don't have jelly on it, then you can put the eggs on it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I'm not putting jelly eggs.
No.
I'm not mad at it if a little bit of jelly gets on the eggs. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not.
But like when I get my steak and eggs, I have to have a separate plate for the steak, so I can do like a whole like type of thing. And I can't mix my pancakes with them. The pancakes have to be separate.
Yeah.
Or waffles have to be separate.
I feel that.
Can't do it, bro.
You should hit Cozy Corner. You get the skirt steak skillet.
Skirt steak skillet. I like skirt steak skillet. Fire. Really?
So good.
Yeah, I live right by Windy City Cafe and by Stack's. You ever go to Stack's?
No.
Stack's has the cinnamon waffles.
Ooh,
that are fucking amazing.
Like
the hangover waffles. Like, I'll get them all the time.
I like that.
They were good.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
But we do have to wrap this. You got to go set up gym equipment.
Yeah,
I have to go cover White Shadow at some corporate gig shortly. Last minute phone call. I still got to film a solo pod, but I appreciate you coming by.
Of course, man. Sorry to catch you on you the first time.
It's all good.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were mad at me, bro.
No, I wasn't mad.
I feel really bad.
No,
I know
fine.
you put a lot of time and work into this shit, and I feel like but like you didn't reply. So I
didn't reply because the first thing I do when someone cancels, I just go and try and fill the fucking. I try and fill it, you know.
And then I'm like, no, he ain't. But I agree. I'm like, dude, I really feel bad. But I'm like, you know, because like, and I figured, you were probably trying to fill it. And then I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, I think he's mad at me. But like, I don't blame you. I'd be mad at me too. Like, fuck you. Like, I can invite you on my podcast. But no, but let's appreciate you having me on, and let's definitely get you on the roof for the disco set. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you
guys can take it over with all this fucking shit, whatever you want to do, or if you guys, you know, that would be fun.
Yeah, we got to set it up. We got to do something big. We got to do something different. We got to like hire some midgets to. We'll put them in. How about this? You know, like a hamster ball.
That's too big to put up there, but yeah, we can try.
Like a hamster ball that a midget could fit into, and we'll deck it out with like disco ball stuff.
I mean, the problem is that's going to be too big still, but maybe what if you
something like that though? You know what I'm saying? We'll just start brainstorming. Let that be the stew.
And we usually get the hot tub involved. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get the lights involved.
We got to do something big, something stand out.
Yeah, why not?
Something clippable. Something that people will like.
Whatever you want, bro. Too bad you don't have your bird anymore.
Yeah, no, Nate Dogg's out. Nate Dogg's out.
That's like, I can't imagine getting rid of my dog just like that. That would never happen.
That's the thing. He's not it's a bird.
Oh, that's
not
rude,
a dog.
bro. You're so rude.
I'll tell you now.
That bird fucking was badass.
He was cool, but I never felt a connection to that bird.
So it was like those girls that would come over. Like, that's the type of bird you had. You didn't feel a connection with him. So you're like...
Yeah, it was more of it was temporary. It was more temporary for sure. There was moments where I was like, oh, this is my bird, he's tight. But that there was more moments where he was like mean and not tight. And
that's
I was
crazy.
Like, this is not what I thought it was going to be.
How about your cats? You love your cats?
Love my cats.
Yeah, I love cats too.
I wouldn't just get rid of my cat. It's a different thing with the bird.
But my dog, I got a dog. Her name's Freckle, and I love her. And like, people say it's a man's best friend. Like, I don't feel right calling her a best friend. This girl is my daughter, bro.
Oh, okay.
She's my daughter. I love her, but she's so clingy to me, you know?
Yeah.
So clingy. So it's like sometimes when I just want to like whatever. She's just always, but I love her. Yeah, dude, whatever. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming through.
I'm going to let you guys keep the fingers.
Oh, thank you.
Keep the mask just because, you know, I don't know.
Thank you.
Why not?
We'll find something to do with it for
Put
sure.
It over whatever. Just whatever. And we'll go from there. All right, brother.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, algorithm activating activity. Let's go, champ. We'll see you next time. Peace.
See you guys.
There you go.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul. It'll usually show when the truth ain't told. Use a lie.